If a man doesn't spend money on you, he does not like you. And don't give me that, oh, I'm not materialistic excuse. He's just not materialistic with you. Because when a man actually likes a woman, he finds a way. He doesn't just talk, he actually invests in your time and your happiness. Watch how fast he opens his wallet for the next girl that he's obsessed with, and then that'll tell you everything. Stop pretending that his lack of effort is about you being too much or too needy. He's just not that into you, and that's his loss. A man invests in what he values. You don't have to ask. When he genuinely likes you, he wants to make your life easier. If he's comfortable watching you struggle, that's not a connection. That's convenience. He's just using you.
His unwillingness to spend money on you, but he can buy the things that he wants, like a PlayStation, is because he sees value in the PlayStation and not in you. Now, again, I don't say that to hurt anyone's feelings that's going through it. However, this is the reality of it. And I want you to understand it, not from the perspective of now devaluing yourself or questioning your own self-worth, but an understanding that this man is either unwilling or not capable to see your actual value, or unwilling to pay the price of your value, so to speak. Okay. And that just means he needs to go. But you see these types of things happen all the time. And that's why I'm bringing this up to say it's not just about the money. It's the why. Why is he on?
Man shows this sign. I don't care how much you like him. I don't care how much chemistry you think you have with this guy. You must break up with him. So what is the sign? It's if he does not show any generosity. It's one thing not to have a ton of money. And it's another thing not to have a generous spirit. Because you could be in a relationship with a rich man. But if he won't spend any money on you, you might as well be in a relationship with nobody.
3 reasons why a man is not spending on you. 1, he doesn't love and value you enough to want to spend his money on you, but you don't know that. 2, his bank account does not permit him to spend anyhow on you, but he's not telling you that. 3, you're not asking for what you want the right way.
And until you start dating a generous, caring, kind man, it's the day you'll understand that men are natural providers. You don't even have to ask. You will just do it naturally. But I don't know. If he's not doing it, it means you are not the one or he's not the one, or both of you are just wrong for each other.
Here's a harsh truth, and I'm honestly not head up. I promise it'll get better.
Dating a man who can't help you financially is a waste of time. Let's be real. A lot of men have no intention of building anything meaningful with you. They just want the benefits of being with a good woman without any of the responsibilities. I'm not saying a man should pay all of a woman's bills the moment he meets her. But if he's not willing to step up and provide as the relationship grows, he's wasting your time. Real men want to provide. It makes them feel good knowing they are taking care of their woman so she doesn't have to carry the burden alone. Only a bum will make excuses and claim it's not his responsibility. Period.
The biggest red flag that you are in a narcissistic relationship is your partner never spends money on you. When it comes to you, suddenly they're always in financial crisis. There is always an excuse, always some urgent reason why they just cannot right now. But you will see that for others, money is never a problem. They will buy what they want, indulge in what they desire, and somehow there's always enough for their needs, never for yours. The truth is simple. People spend money where their heart is. We naturally invest in the ones we love because love and generosity go hand in hand. A narcissist breaks that rule. They will drain you emotionally, financially, and spiritually. But when it comes to giving back, they withhold. That's not just stinginess. That is the proof that their love was never real to begin with.
The worst thing is a man who has money but is cheap and stingy. He is worse than a broke man. Next caller. Because even though he has finally got himself to a financial status, that means he didn't manage to change his mindset. And if you get in a serious relationship with this kind of man, he's definitely going to be stingy to you in other aspects as well. God forbid you decide to have a kid with that kind of man. Oh my goodness. Look, there's only one life to live and you can't take your money to the grave with you. So nobody got time to deal with a man who got money but is stingy and cheap.
If he never took you out on a date, never given you anything, or bought you anything, simple at least, my friend, listen to my advice. Leave him, all right? Leave him. It's better you stay alone than being with someone who is miserable and has no goals and will give you a child and leave. Listen to my advice. I'm the future father of your kids. You don't want to...
Ladies, if a man is not spending on you, he doesn't like you. I remember when I was at my brokest, I would get together every last penny to make sure that my woman was getting treated right. And it's even worse if he has the fucking money to take you out, but still chooses not to. That just means there's no respect there. But yeah, if your man is not taking you out, leave him, drop him, because you can do much better, queen.
Someone asked in my DM, how will we know the difference between a giver and a stingy man? It's from the talking stage that you will know. Some of us decide to ignore the red flags. I said, before you even go into a relationship with the guy, bill him. I'm not asking you to tell him that you want to pay your house rent or big money. Ask him for something very little. It's from that little thing you will know. If weekend go sweet, now Thursday we go take no. So ask him for something very little and see. If he starts giving you story, oh, I just renovated my apartment, oh, I'm working on something actually, my hands are so tight, I cannot do this, don't worry, I got you, he got you nowhere. Just know that he's a stingy man and nothing is ever going to come out from that man. Just park him one side. Yes. And you see somebody that even if he has already told you that he has something going on, and from the little he has, he is still able to provide for you. Hold that man tight. Hold him. That's a giver.
Mbona huwa spend kwako? Like why? One, it's because he does not see value in you. Unfortunately, so sad. Men invest their resources, their money where they see value. If they don't see any value in you, they will not invest anything on you. There must be return in investment. Second, it could be one of these stingy men out here. So baby girl, choose wisely. Choose wisely.
If he doesn't spend money on you, he doesn't like you. I hear so many stories from women complaining about their boyfriend being stingy, being cheap, and I get it. Life is expensive, but if I'm dating a girl, I'm gonna treat her like a fucking queen. Regardless of how much is in my bank account, I'm gonna make an effort to show her that I care. Obviously, I'm not gonna be blowing $500 on a dinner every single week, but if I have the money, I'm gonna take her out to a nice dinner. Even if I don't have the money, I'm gonna go to the store, buy a steak, cook for us. There's a million different ways you can show affection without dropping a bag. And if he's not even doing that for you, he doesn't like you enough. You gotta understand too, if you're asking him to take you out to nice places and this, and he's not financially there, he can't do that. But he should be making an effort to show you like, hey, you know what? I might be broke, but I love you, I care about you. And he'll take you out to at least a decent dinner or just do something with you. And I think it's genuinely embarrassing as a man if you're not treating your girl right. Like the bare minimum is very, very low. Like just buy her lunch a couple times a week. Take her out to dinner. Do something. Take her out on dates. Spend some money. Don't be so frugal.
Ladies, listen closely. A man can say whatever he wants with his mouth, but a man shows his real feelings through what he invests in. Time, effort, and yes, money. Men are natural providers. It's in their nature, it's in their pride, it's in their wiring. When a man truly cares about a woman, he wants to give, he wants to support, he wants to make her life easier. So let's be honest today. If a man never spends on you, he doesn't love you the way you think he does. I'm not talking about you draining him. I'm not talking about using men. I'm talking about basic male energy. A real man invests in what he values. Look around at his life. He spends on the things he enjoys. He spends on the things he respects. He spends on the things that matter to him. So if you've been with him for months and he hasn't bought you a meal, a gift, a small surprise, or even contributed to anything that concerns you, sis, he's telling you exactly where you stand. A man who sees your value will not let you carry everything alone. He will not sit comfortably while you struggle. He will not watch you pour into him while giving you nothing back. Because here's the truth. Love without investment is just convenience. And too many women are confusing being used with being loved. If he's comfortable watching you pay for everything, if he calls himself a man but you're the one funding the relationship, if he's always broke when it's time to do something for you, but somehow has money for everything else, then he doesn't value you. You're an option, not a priority. Ladies, stop accepting bare minimum men. Stop letting men love you for free while you pay full price. Stop believing words over actions. Men invest in what matters. Always remember that. A man who loves you will show it in different ways. But one of the strongest signs is this. He provides. He contributes. He pours into you. He gives without being asked. Because you are valuable. And when a man sees your worth, his actions will always reveal it. Ladies, raise your standards. Never beg for effort. Never beg for support. Never beg a man to be what he's supposed to be, naturally. A man who truly loves you will prove it. Not by talking, but by investing.
If a man is complaining about having to spend money on you, he doesn't like you. All right, it's really that simple. All right, men will drop $300 in a fantasy football league. They never win. But then tiptoe around $9 shipping for your birthday gift and somehow still think they're romantic. If he's acting like buying you dinner is a favor, girl, leave. You're not a financial burden. You're just not his priority, and that's okay. That's okay. Because when a guy actually likes you, money disappears like it's Monopoly cash, right? He'll buy you flowers, food, matching hoodies, emotional stability. All right, maybe not that last one, but he's going to try. He'll try to see if they're selling it in stores. You know, he'll research. All right? You know, I grew up in a house that counted pennies. I'm frugal by nature. But that went out the window when I met a girl I actually loved. Suddenly I was behaving like a very wealthy man when I had no business doing so, all right? So don't let a man convince you you're high maintenance just because he's low effort.
If you don't want to spoil it, like, you probably don't like the girl. Like, why don't you want to spoil the girls you like? Do you know what I mean?
So if a guy's not spoiling you, he doesn't like you.
Within his means. If within his means, let's say he has £20 and he doesn't want to be buying you £5 things every time he gets that £20. He doesn't want to buy you that £5. He has 20k. He doesn't want to keep getting you that 5k Von Cleef, that quick. If he's not that guy that wants to do that for you,
him not like ya.
You're not tickling his fancy,
I agree,
bro.
you know.
I actually personally, because like, I wouldn't even think about the money when it comes to spending on certain people. Because I'm like, yeah, no, I want to see you receive that, and I just want to see you.
A man is going to spend money on you if he loves you. If he doesn't love you, he's not going to spend money on you. If he stops loving you, he will stop spending money on you. A lot of people say this is surface level, but it's not. Because how does a man show a woman that he loves her? He can't show it through physical intimacy, usually. Most of the time, he shows it through his effort. And effort requires money expenditure from the man. So if he stops spending money on you for 3 months straight, that's a good indicator that he probably is losing feelings or something is going on. Because a man who is consistently in love with a woman will show that consistently with effort. And effort requires, I know it's surface level, spending a little bit of money. It doesn't have to be anything insane, of course. And actually, this is probably the best indicator, not even when you're in a relationship with a guy, but when you're talking to a guy, when you're going on a few dates. If he buys the dates, if he plans things out, and if he spends money on you in full, like he doesn't let you whip out the card, that's a good sign that he's actually taking you seriously. Now, I will say, some of the millionaires and billionaires in the world will spend money on women that they don't see for the long term. But if he's a college kid, if he's younger in his 20s, he's not a millionaire, that's pretty rare, then it's a good chance he's taking you seriously if he's spending a little bit of money.
Men don't invest in people that they don't want to be around. Okay? If they're spending a lot, if they're not spending no money, they don't like you and they're not investing in you or your future or your well-being. They don't care enough about you, period. Okay? They just don't. Because if the woman that they really wanted, the woman that they were willing to do the most for, came came up to them, they'd spend the money on them that they won't spend on you because they don't like you. Men don't invest in people that they don't want to be around. Okay? If they're spending a lot, if they're not spending no money, they don't like you and they're not investing in you or your future or your well-being. They don't care enough about you, period. Okay? They just don't. Because if the woman that they really wanted, the woman that they were willing to do the most for, came up to them, they'd spend the money on them that they won't spend on you because they don't like you.
These are 3 signs that that man will never spend money on you, even if he has money. Remember, my advice is what? Bad advice and bad advice only, so good girls scroll pass by. Some men will never spend money on you, not because they don't have, but because they were never planning to. And you need to know before you get committed to a stingy man. Number 1, this man is always telling you that I don't care about money, life is not all about money. Babe, he's trying to tell you that he has no drive. That man does not have any ambition. He's already preparing you to accept the bare minimum. Because when he starts disappointing you financially, it will now tell you, remember now, I told you now, I'm not materialistic. I don't care about money. And that brings us to number 2. He always calls women who like money materialistic. Every time he sees a video, he will send it to you, say, oh, look at that girl. She's very materialistic. All she cares about is money. That is way of shaming you, of telling you that he is going to be cheap with you. The moment you tell him that, oh, I want this, so I like that, he will say, it's not about money, oh, please, let's not focus on materialistic things, so our reward is in heaven. Number 3, and this one is actually very funny, he's always telling you stories about women who used him before. You know those men that say, women use me a lot. This girl, she scammed me. This one, I spent money on her. She went to meet another man. This one, that one. When that man starts putting all those stories of women that use him, just know that it means that man is not ready to spend money on you, because by the time you start asking him for money, he will now say, are you like other girls? Do you want to start acting like those girls that used me? How am I sure that you really love me for me and not for my money? Baby girl, run. And he's just laying a soft ground so that when you want to ask him for money, you start feeling guilty, like, oh, this man, they've used him so much before. I don't want to be like every other woman. He's just using emotional manipulation to keep his wallet safe. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, leave me a really nice comment, and follow me if you're not.
Hey ladies, I'm gonna keep it real with you. If you've been dating a guy for at least, I ain't gonna say a month, I'll say 3 months. I'll give it 90 days. If you've been dating a guy seriously for 3 months, and he ain't offer to give you no type of money, get your hair done, your nails done, or do nothing nice for you at all, I'm ready to tell you right now, he don't like you like that. Because if a man really likes a woman, that woman becomes his investment. You know, I don't want y'all to get caught up in this whole idea of, I don't want to ask a guy for nothing. I don't want to come off like a gold digger. Man, men are put on this earth to provide and protect. So if he ain't doing that for you, he don't like you like that. Y'all better stop letting these dudes confuse y'all with their words and all that. Let their action do the talking. If he ain't gave you no money in that time frame, he don't like you like that.
If a man doesn't invest into you, if a man doesn't pay for dinner dates or your bills or your rent or your nails or your hair, and he doesn't even spend a single dime on you, this man does not love you. This man is saving money for his dream girl to come along while he's piggybacking off you, your resources, your time, your existence, and your money. I'm gonna tell you why I know that he doesn't love you if he doesn't spend money on you while I'm unboxing my new lipstick. If a man truly is in love with you, he will want to invest into you. He wants to provide and protect you. He wants to nurture you and your feminine energy. How does he do it? By spending money on you, by looking after you emotionally, mentally, financially, spiritually. He wants to make you a better person. That's the sole purpose of what men are here to do on this planet, to protect and nurture women. Because what do? We carry the portal to life. We become mothers, we look after the children. While we're looking after the children, the man needs to protect us. Now, we don't live in Stone Age times anymore. So our priorities and the resources a man needs to provide have changed. We're not necessarily looking for the fittest guy anymore that can box away a saber-toothed tiger, but we're looking for a man that is financially secure and financially ambitious to offer us the most important resource on this planet, which is money. Just as much as we have the maternal instinct to love unconditionally, to nurture our family and our children, a man has the instinct, the masculine instinct, to provide for a woman. If he doesn't have this instinct with you, he simply doesn't love you. This is my new lip gloss. I got my name engraved. Every single person asked me about the color because it went viral on TikTok. And this is number 11 in satin.